Hello, welcome to Forest School Friday. Every Friday we're going to be putting on some little activities that you can do in your garden. Some of them we might even be able to do inside your house. So today we're going to get on with our first Forest School Friday, which is a nice and simple one. All we're going to do is make some little mini beast habitats. Now, don't forget that Forest School is about being resourceful, so you might have to have a look around your garden, see what you've got, maybe use your hour walk a day to pick up some sticks or some stones, some bits and bobs to help us do today's task. We've got plenty of time to do it, so if you can't find what I'm using, improvise, use something else, see what you've got around the house, and let's have a good crack at it. Okay, so the first task is to go and find the materials we're going to use to build our habitats. I'm going to go look for some bits of brick, stone, maybe some terracotta pots if we can find any, some sticks, and then I'm just going to have a good look around, see if there's anything else and see what else we can use to make our little houses for the mini beasts. Okay, so we've just been out and we've collected a few bits in the garden, so we've got some different bits. Over here, I'll just move my foot, we've got all the sticks which we're going to use to make one habitat. Okay, then coming up here we found all these little stones, broken terracotta pots, so we're going to make a little mini habitat there. Then we found these broken slabs and a couple of bricks that we'll use, and lastly we found this plastic tray which we will also use to start off a little habitat and see what we can get to live under there. Now don't worry if you haven't found this much for your first attempt at making a little habitat. Every time you go out on your walk you can pick up a few more bits to add or to make a second or third mini areas in your garden. So don't worry if you haven't got this much stuff, use what you've got. We're just being as resourceful as possible. Okay, so where are we going to put our materials we found to build our habitats? Well, that's kind of completely up to you. What we can do is different areas, so you might want to put some in the sun, you want to make some in the shade, on the grass, in the mud, on the path, wherever. The more you build, you can compare them and see if different things live in different areas, okay? So it doesn't matter. What we're going to do now is we're going to go off and build our few and show you where we've put them. Okay, so we've just finished making our mini beast habitats around the garden. We've got 4 set up in this garden here, so we're going to leave it for 1 or 2 weeks before we go and have a look and see what's living underneath there. There might be something, there might not, we don't know, but it's part of the fun. We'll be seeing if there are things underneath there and what is under each habitat. Okay, so hopefully you're all inspired now to go and build your mini beast habitats in your garden. We'd absolutely love it if you would share it with us some photos of the habitats you've made. So in 2 weeks time, next Forest School Friday, we will show you what we found in our habitats in the garden, and then hopefully by then you'll be able to share with us what you found in yours. Okay, so next week at Forest School Friday, we are going to do some knots. We're going to learn 5 different knots. So you'll need a bit of string. If you haven't got a bit of string, you're gonna have to be resourceful. Maybe use a shoelace, maybe find something in the shed. You might have to have a look around the house. So we're giving you a week to try and find something that you can practice your knot tying with. All we're gonna need is the string and then something to tie it around. So either you can use a tree, a chair leg, anything you want, okay? So we'll be using a tree probably out here with our string. So we look forward to seeing you next Friday for some more Friday Forest Schools.